Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back on the mic with Mike, the best business radio program around. Still coming to you from Kroger at Staples Mill. As I said, this is my Kroger right here. So we're coming to you. We're here with Soupergirl, but we have Kristen who's here talking about an outstanding, I guess it was a business accelerator that you guys tapped into people who wanted to make magic happen. So how to get from an idea at someone's home or a small business to get into Kroger. So let's welcome to the program.
Thank you.
All righty, let us know about your program, the name of it, and also the I guess how it works.
Yep. So it's the Go Fresh and Local Accelerator Program, and basically we cast a net out there and said, hey, local suppliers, we want you to submit your business, your company, and tell us what you're all about. And we had our category managers would go in there and review it for their category. Say, hey, what needs state and we're trying to say that we can bring a local and regional flair into that we can give these folks a chance to really play in the Kroger stores. So we would review all of those submissions. Yeah, and those category managers would then select the top. And they would go to the next level, and then they went in front of a panel like Shark Tank of some of our very highest level leaders in our company.
Were there certain categories that there was more interest in others? Like, say, would bakery be one as opposed to seafood? I mean, was there ones that really stood out that there was a lot of interest?
So there are some more submissions than others. I know specialty cheese.
Really?
There's a lot of local suppliers for specialty cheese that had a lot of submissions. Just the fresh prepared in general, there's a lot of suppliers that are working to get into that space.
When the submissions are out and you say you started at 1,000. Everyone comes in 1,000, they're like, hey, I submitted to Kroger. What's the chance that I'm really going to make it? But 15 made it. I wonder, and we're going to talk to Sarah again, what was the call like when you made it to the 15? Because that changed people's lives to a certain extent.
It did, and they got some, coaching of here's what the panel is going to look like. Here's how to really represent yourself. And like I said, Sarah, having been on Shark Tank,
it made a difference. She understood what it took.
Understood the pitch. There's a certain pitch that you're looking for as the retailer. What can you bring to the customer that's going to make their lives better? That's going to be convenient, and that's going to be able to really drive you into the store.
So on the mic with Mike, ESPN Richmond, that's where we are. This is part of the Mike King Biz Radio Network, which is ESPN Richmond, 5 to 7 a.m., The Choice 105.3, as well as International Business Growth Radio. There are a lot of names out there in the retail food business. Kroger's at the top of the list. I've been in stores when you guys really went above and beyond. COVID hit. Let's talk about what that did to you guys and all the hoops that you had to jump through to get back to where we are today, which is the launch of Soupergirl.
So the hoops through COVID.
Yes.
It's really just working closely with suppliers to making sure that we're supporting them as they're supporting us to make sure we're getting the necessary product out to our customers.
Let's talk about the Accelerator Program. Is it something that was a once and done, or is it on a regular basis?
Regular basis. It's going to be a yearly program.
And are they regionally based, or how does it work?
Yeah, so we put them into regional buckets, and then the category managers will evaluate the program. So, if we're looking for something specific on the West Coast, there's some West Coast regional suppliers.
Okay. When you look at the retail industry right now, what's changed the most post-COVID? If we are post-COVID. So we're post-COVID-ish. Exactly.
Yeah, I think it's just the relationship we built with our suppliers because we're all going through it together. From my standpoint, working at the corporate level, just really building those relationships to make sure we are taking care of our customers at the highest levels that we possibly can. I think we're even deeper to our customers so that we can work with them to overcome their constraints so that we can get it to our customers and really just thanking the associates. You know, they're in there doing it every day, getting it on the shelf. You know, there's a lot of people in the background working to get it to the stores for the shelves, but at the end of the day, it's the associates getting it on the shelves and taking care of those customers. They're really the true heroes.
So on the mic with Mike, we're here at the Staples Mill Kroger right here. Outstanding store. This store is lovely. So folks, make sure you come in and check them out. Kroger really does a great job. You guys do a lot in the community to helping support community organizations. From a corporate level, let's just talk. Maybe that's not your area, but it's the feel of what Kroger offers to the community to help.
Yeah, I mean, we are a community driven. We represent the communities that we serve, and I think that's one thing that we've never lost sight of. As a company that's been around since 1883, how do we best serve the communities that we live in, being our associates and customers, and really just the businesses that we serve as well.
So when you go through the Accelerator Program, it's submission, we whittle it down to 15. What happens at the end? A winner is chosen and announced. What does that winner do? Because Sarah already talked about the impact that it had on her business. What do you guys offer people along the way and ultimately as the winner?
So ultimately, as the winner, you know, they work closely with the category manager to get space on the shelves. You know, that's pretty much guaranteed they're going to get space on a Kroger shelf, which is
big. Even for people who are not in the industry, we hear about what it takes to make it onto the shelf and shelf space. You want people to say it's brutal. Now, I'm not sure. We just know that whatever it takes, you guys make it happen. So you help them get space on the shelf.
Marketing materials, they get coaching along the way, and you know, here's how to work with major retailers. Some of these suppliers, you know, may not have worked with major retailers in the past, so they get coaching there, and you know, really, it's from the highest level, just the set up for success for these small regional suppliers. Because if we're, you know, going to grow in the future, we got to bring these local regional suppliers along.
Alrighty, Kristen, do you want to let people know how they can get information on the Accelerator?
Yeah, it's posted on Kroger.com. Just go out and take a look there, and you know, while you're at it, pick up some Soupergirl soups. Soupergirl
soup. That's why we're here today. We are here at Kroger. Make sure you stop out. We'd like to thank you guys for stopping out. All right, appreciate it. Thanks. On the mic with Mike, best business radio program around. We're going to take a break because I always say the microphone ain't free, plus my grandkids need stuff. We'll be back in just a moment. ESPN Richmond 106.1, Mike King here, back with On the Mic with Mike, the best business radio program around. We're coming to you from the Kroger, Staplesville. This is my Kroger. We're here out here, and we have Jeff. We're here today for the launch of Soupergirl. It's a hot new soup product that's out there, part of the Accelerator Program. They were the winner, and so we're here today for the launch. We have Jeff with us. Jeff, welcome to the program.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
All righty. So, Jeff, you gave the speech. Tell us your journey here, what we're talking about today, and the importance of the Soupergirl product.
Okay, great. So I was able to team up with the Kroger General Office team out of Cincinnati and be able to really be the pilot division for the Soupergirl soups. Very healthy, fresh, and local item. Particularly to our division as they're out of Washington, D.C. And so we wanted to take the opportunity to start out with about 30 stores in our marketing areas. So we started out in the Richmond, Hampton Roads, Tidewater area of our division to give Soupergirl an opportunity to reach out to the customers with their healthy soup offerings.
So I said you guys were from here to Hampton Roads. Do you pick that out because it's local to them in DC? Is that one of the ideas?
That was one of the ideas, right. And we also wanted to kind of keep it close to home so we could really be able to help make sure that stores were executing the program as well as possible, and we'd be able to staff our locations for demonstrations and sampling events like we have going on today.
One of the things, on the mic with Mike, we're here with Jeff. He is with Kroger. We're here at the Staples Mill store. people don't realize what it takes. So we come in as a consumer, we walk into the store, it's just a lot of activities, but you see things differently. And we talked to Sarah about how do you take an idea and get it to the shelf. It ain't easy.
No.
It's not, because we're not experts, but we hear about supermarket shelf space is kind of hard to get.
Yep.
And so when you talk about that, let's talk about how you take that and make it happen for them, and the understanding and the importance of what it takes once you get to the shelf. How do you make it pop from there?
Right. So actually, I started with this journey of being able to get Soupergirl onto our shelves back in September, actually, last year. So even at my level, that's kind of what the timeline looks like, 6 months or so. And then we just kind of identified the stores first. And then we decide what area of each store that we're going to focus on putting these items on the shelf. So obviously we like to put them with the other soup offerings, but we also want to really figure out a way to make sure customers know that it's a fresh and local item to our division and unique. So we use events like this. We do demos and sampling in the stores, and then we use kind of strategic shelf location and point of sale material to let the customers know that it's a new item, that it's it's local and it's fresh. So that's kind of how we go to market in the stores to make sure the customers know about new items like this.
Because I would imagine people are coming to you pitching ideas daily.
Very often, yes.
Very often.
Yes,
yeah.
Very often.
And everyone's idea is the best. You've never seen anything like this.
That's right. That's right.
Sometimes it is. Sometimes it could use some work.
Right.
When people come in, what advice do you give them when they come to pitch to Kroger or to try and get their products into the store? What is that process?
Well, we just like to really look at the teamwork from across the synergy of our company. So I work really closely with category managers who work in the Cincinnati office. And when we have a potential item or potential supplier that reaches out, we will team up with the category manager that works with that type of product and really team up with them to work with the supplier and see what we can do from an offering standpoint.
On the mic, ESPN Richmond here with Jeff. We are here at the Kroger on Staples Mill for the launch of Soupergirl. When a person wants to come to the supermarket, and this market, as people say, is brutal as far as the competition. Do you need to get to a certain level of expertise before I can approach you, or is longevity not really an issue? I think my product is ready, but for my infrastructure, I might not be ready.
Right. Well, the truth is, at Kroger, we really want to. We're really all about our communities that we serve. So we really are interested in our community folks and what offerings they have, local products that are, kind of born and raised in our area. Even though we're a national company, we really do focus regionally really, really well as a company. So that's part of the teamwork between myself and the team in Cincinnati, where we sometimes will help coach suppliers on areas that we can work on together to give them an opportunity to do something like Soupergirl.
All right, on the mic, ESPN Richmond, like to thank. Want to give a quick pitch for why people should come to this Kroger, which is my Kroger right here.
Well, I think we all have our Kroger, right? I have mine, you have yours.
I got mine, and you just happen to be at mine.
That's cool.
Exactly.
Cool. Yeah, and I'm glad to be here, and really, we just appreciate every customer that comes through the door. We want our shelves to be full. We want to be very friendly, and we want our product to be fresh.
Alrighty, sir.
That's where we're trying to get to in every store.
Alrighty, so you have to talk to all the food retailers out there across the nation. Now, ladies and gentlemen, this is an exclusive on the mic with Mike. Is the supply chain thing getting any better?
I think so.
Okay.
I think
Okay.
so. I think it is. Yep.
Okay. I was concerned.
Yeah.
I was because
I think we all were at certain points in the day. You know, we all kind of were looking for certain things at certain times. So.
I see the you guys are hiring really quickly. Let's talk about the shortage and what that means for you guys by putting on a good product, but everyone's stretched thin. What does it mean to you guys?
Well, for us, it just means a great opportunity to really have more folks working in our stores. More good people, the better. Really looking for those friendly faces to take care of our customers every day. And yes, we are hiring on just about all of our locations. And we just want to be able to support our customers the best way we can. And friendly folks are the best way to do it.
All right, on the mic with Mike, the best business radio program around. We'll be back in just a moment. Thanks, Al. Appreciate it. Thank you. Take care now.
All right.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're back here at the Kroger on Staples Mill, back with Sarah. She is of Soupergirl fame, and that you can find them on social platforms at Soupergirl DC, correct, on IG?
Yes, sir.
All righty, so you were the winner of the contest. Let's talk about initially joining the Accelerator. You started Soupergirl in 2008. Everyone said you were crazy.
Yeah.
At what point did you think we might have something? When you got into the first store?
We got into the first supermarket. Yep, and it was selling.
It was selling. Okay.
Yeah.
At what point was selling becoming a problem? Did it ever? Because now you have to go from you guys can handle it to all of a sudden.
Yeah, so we had to make a decision whether or not to expand our kitchen and put in some serious money to go for it. And that's when things got real scary. When you get into more supermarkets and, then there's all kinds of regulations, which are good, but like you gotta keep up with all that. And it starts getting expensive. And a simple idea you had, with your mom suddenly turns into like
a real thing.
A real thing. Yeah.
And so you guys are out there, you're accelerating, you guys are moving on, you get into the store. Now all of a sudden you have to expand. Expansion costs money.
Yep.
Expansion also is kind of like a terrifying thing.
Yes.
When you guys expand, what's the next level where you think that, okay, we hit that level, this is pretty good? What was the next milestone?
Well, we got into Whole Foods.
Okay, so when you got let's go back to when you get the message that you got in.
Yeah.
What was it like when you first got into the supermarket? What were you guys like? Yay!
Yes.
Okay.
Literally like hugging each other and jumping into the air.
Okay, couldn't believe it. We did it.
Couldn't believe it.
All right, so but now that's local. Now all of a sudden Whole Foods. Whole Foods is a different deal.
Yeah.
Okay, what was that? What was that reaction?
That was the same thing, but then also like terror. It's like, oh no, what have we gotten ourselves into? Yeah.
That was terror.
Yeah.
What did the relationship going into Whole Foods do for you from a brand standpoint?
It put us on the map. It legitimized us. People stopped asking us if we were cooking in our own kitchens. Like like that's not legal to do a business and sell out of your own. But people are like, oh, do you like cook this in your kitchen at home? And I'm thinking, how big is your biggest pot? So then people are like, oh, okay, you are a legitimate business, and then we have to learn labeling, nutrition, barcodes, all this stuff. And so that's what I'm saying, terrible.
So what year did you get into Whole Foods?
It was 2016.
16, okay.
Yeah.
So you're riding along and then the pandemic hits.
Yeah.
What changed the business model when the pandemic hit?
So we like to call it the octopus because we had farmers market stands. We had 2 of our own retail stores. We had a catering business. We had the supermarkets and we had a delivery business. We shut down everything except the supermarkets and the delivery business. And that was it. And so it forced us to focus. Super focused. But also really hard. We lost all of those revenue streams. And also, smaller businesses we were working with went under or stopped ordering. So it was like absolutely brutal and scary. But we were forced to focus, which was good.
Do you think that turned out to be a blessing?
I never want to, the pandemic was so
Horrific.
But our pivot was a blessing because I think it sets us up for growth because we're not, oh, who's working the dinner shift? Oh, did you get
that, who's the farmer's market? Oh, shoot, we're at this item at this retail location, like, no. Focus means we're set up for growth. So in that regard, yeah.
Let's talk a little bit about your journey to Shark Tank. Now, I'm a big Shark Tank fan. I remember I met Damon John one time, and it was funny because he did a speech. He said, before FUBU took over the world, we own Queens.
Yeah. Yep.
We own Queens. So let's talk about your journey there, what that meant to you as well.
The ability to share our message and our vision with the whole country, it's unbelievable. It was unbelievable.
You're sitting there and you see yourself on TV. Everybody sees you.
Yep.
And it's not local. No. This is the real deal.
It was scary.
I bet.
I mean, I'm a former comedian.
So you're used to stand-up. You're used to that. That was different.
I'm used to giving public speeches. I'm not used to going in front of, it's not live TV, but it might as well be, because no matter what you do, that camera is rolling. You don't get take two. You don't get to redo it. And that was intimidating.
And this for a lot of people is the shot to put you on the map.
Yeah, but the thing is, what people don't realize is that you have to know how to ride it for the long run. You can't just be like, oh, I'm on Shark Tank, I've made it, I'm done. No, you have to know you got a national stage, then you need to know how to advertise, and you need to know how to keep those customers that discovered you once, keep them coming back, listen to them, look at that data, where are they coming from, what are the responses, constantly need to be learning and growth.
So you go from Shark Tank to the Accelerator Program.
Yeah.
When you go into, how did you hear about the Accelerator Program?
There's an online platform called Range Me that's this like wonderful, it's this wonderful like broker almost, all online, and they post it and they're like, hey, you should apply. You're a woman-owned business. You're just what Kroger's looking for. And so we applied, and they kind of facilitated this whole process. And we kept moving further and further along.
And so when you're moving along, you're like, okay.
Yeah, we're like, whoa. And then as it got closer and closer, we're like, this might happen. And then when we got the call that we were going to go to Cincinnati for the in-person pitch, when I got that email, I jumped up in the air. I was alone in the office. I jumped up in the air, started dancing around. I was like, nobody's here. You guys, nobody's here. We're going to Cincinnati. It was like when we got the call from Shark Tank.
So, and that one really, so then you're all of a sudden you're the winner.
Yeah.
Let's talk about what that has meant to you and your team.
So I said, we went into grocery stores that made us legit. This makes us like, okay.
Kroger. You said Kroger. When Kroger puts the stamp on you.
You are more than legit. You are like, we're going to go. We're going to do this. We can do this.
So other women who are out there in their home, in their kitchen, let's talk to them about what it means to take that dream, you and your mom, to get us here today.
So that's a great question. So first of all, never be afraid to ask for help. Never be afraid to ask, anybody that agreed to put me in touch with someone, there was not a phone call I didn't need. There was not, if there was a free class, if there was a business course, there's a lot of free resources out there, right. Especially if you're a woman. Women, we want to help each other. Reach out, ask for help, follow up with the phone calls, be dogged about following up with every lead you have. And have a business plan, but don't let it get in your way. There's still stuff on my to-do list from 2008. I still haven't gotten to.
You're going to get to it.
I think so. Maybe 2028.
That's true. But on the mic with Mike, we're here with Sarah. One last time, how can people find you out there?
Go to Soupergirl.com, Soupergirl.com. Go to the store locator to find us in a Kroger near you, or we'll deliver right to your door. You can see all the places we're available. We just relaunched that website.
On the mic with Mike, we bring you the best and the brightest. You guys clearly are it. Congratulations on all your success. We got to go. As I say, my phone ain't free. Plus, my grandkids do need stuff. So we'll be back. Thanks now. Take care.